Right, welcome back to Freckle Farms. Just fertilising this field. Missed a few spots, but it is what it is. I put our silage on to sell because there was a ton of it there, so that's all sold off. We've got the money for that now. I think what we'll do today, there's not a whole lot really for us to do, but I will get that tree harvester and we'll make a bit of work on the getting these trees out of the ground. We do have the extra cash. I was thinking about buying some land, but I think if we can get this tree harvester and that skid steer, that will come in handy around the farm. Alright, so let's have a quick squeeze. There's nothing in there. Oh, that would be good. How many hours are on that? 18. Oh, it's got a front loader you can put on it too. Just thinking, maybe do we get this and sell the Fiat? It's not brand new. It's still, you know, it's not vintage-ish, but it's old. It's used. Because we do need another tractor that can start pulling some bigger things. That's less horsepower. That's not too bad. What's that there? The Q series. It's not old looking though, that's the problem. It's not. That wouldn't be bad. It's at 150, and then can you put a front loader on it? Yep. You can do a quickie 155. I'm not really too fussed about the exhaust or the interior. Don't really need them, but we could do some, it'd be nice to do some wide tires like that. I reckon that's what we do. I reckon we're gonna go for this beast. That was not planned at all. I was looking at that cheap, but I'm like, what else can we get? Go this. And then what I think we'll do is we'll bring this up to the shop. I guess we aren't buying a skid steer today, and the hopefully we can still afford to get the tree harvester. We can always make a bit of cash back to sell on the trees anyway, so that's not a huge deal. Have we got any more seeds and things? Got some oats to sell if we had to, some milk. Oh, we've got lots of milk. We should probably clear that stuff out too. And I'm sure we have some products that are finished. We might quickly take it through the river and give it a bit of a tickle underneath and give it a bit of a wash. Got no lumber stuff there because we haven't dropped any wood off. That was the whole reason to get the tree harvester, but I went a little bit over the top and spent all our money buying it. We've got lots here. Spent a bit of money buying the tractor. Raisins. So I want sunflower oil, so we'll take it over here and see if the restaurant does. So we should be okay getting some money back today from this. What else is there to pop out? There's cake almost. We've still got a lot of stuff in there. Tons, so we should be good for that. This restaurant want, oops. See if the restaurant wants raisins. Do they want it in here? I thought you could do that in there. So we've got enough now to buy our harvester. That is good. That won't go into there. Restaurant won't want any fashionable clothing. I'm going to try and be sneaky and take 2 at once, but I probably could have gone there and come back by now. Yeah, okay. Pain in the bum. See, I was a little bit stressed and I forgot we had all the stuff up here, so it's not so bad. We don't need any of these oils in any of these factories at the moment. They've got enough of everything in there, but freezing my giblets off. Should have just brought a trailer up. We could have unloaded it all while we're doing it. There's a new bee sitting over there. She's looking rather nice. As we don't go too crazy fast, we should be right. We'll take this over to the port. One last hurrah for the Fiat. That's not bad. We've got a bit of cash back, so we're not, we're not going bad, so. Sell that. We'll get the big bag handler. And we'll sell this thing off. We'll give it a repair and get it sold. Right, let's get repair. Repaint. So we got 30 grand back for that. So that's going to cover us to buy our... I shouldn't have even gone over and looked at tractors. We have been needing a new beast, but if we needed it today, I don't know if it was today that we needed it, but it's happened now. So we're getting there. We've got everything we wanted. We got the front loader, we've got the wood harvester. We'll just have to pick up the big bag handler that we left over there. Right, that fits perfect. Nice. We've got some nice big fat chunky tyres. A bigger top speed. We're good to go. I'm going to give this harvester a bit of a workout and see what we can do. But now, heated cabs, heated seats, like what else can you want? Lots of nice lights. LED flashes on there now. The crazy weird strobers. I think if we get down here, start chopping up some trees, and we'll be good to go. Oakley dokley. Let's get some trees down. This one's been annoying me for a while, so we'll take this one out. There's a couple over near the chicken coop that you need out ASAP. Flick it on. About right, we'll drop it down. We'll set our length to, should we do 6 meters? Slice her up. So much easier than using a chainsaw. Way, way, way simpler. Feels so much better having that gone already. So we've got some over here, we'll clear them out as well. And then we'll grab the trailer and load them up. We might just do a couple and then we might skip through to January. There's not a whole lot we can do when it's snowing, so we've got some grapes and stuff there we've got to get out of. But I'm happy we finally got the water done. It's only taken us like 6 months to catch up to all of the productions that were stealing it. Please fall, there you go. Close enough. These ones have been a pain in our bum the whole time, so every time I do some trees I always plan on cutting these ones, I just never do. The best thing is it sort of stacks them semi-neatly. Sometimes it glitches out on the last end bit and flips around and goes crazy, but like that. But yeah, compared to spending 400 grand on a tree harvester or whatever some of them are, this works awesome. I think the size goes up to 10 meters or something like that, I'm not sure. With the trailer I've got, we usually cut them about 6 or 7 meters. Drop it down. No, not on the tree. There it is now. Sometimes you can control where they fall. Like this time we couldn't. It's a bit of a mess. Where is it? It's probably going to spaz out. So I'm still getting over my cold. It's flu. Worse than COVID. This will not go away. Yeah, that's a lot better. See, spazzed out again. So yeah, I think we'll grab this last one here, and then we'll might even bring the trailer over behind the little green tractor. We haven't cut a whole lot down just yet, but I think it's usually about 4 or 5 of these size trees per trailer load. At least we can get some trees back in the warehouse, into the factory, and processing some firewood. It's a perfect season for it. Everyone's going to be firing up the heaters. I was a bit worried then it was going to hit the chicken coop, but we got away with that one. What we might do is we'll pack this thing up, we'll plonk it down here beside the chicken coop, grab our trailer, load it up, and whatever we've got, we might have to clear a couple more out to make up a full load, but we're getting there. It's simplifying things. To chop down those 3 or 4 trees that we just chopped down would have taken ages longer by hand, so it's all good. Right, let's see how we go with this. We don't have a weight on the back, but if need be, we can always put the chainsaw attachment on the back, the harvest attachment. But first we'll try it with this. I don't think this has wheel weights built in. I don't think I've ever had this tractor before in any of my games. Seems pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna need some weight on the back for that. Oh, what a mess. Hopefully this will be enough. If not, we'll just pick up a little bit less each time. I'll probably put the trailer in the worst spot possible. Switch back over to the front so we can get these on. Okay, it probably sticks out a little bit too far. We might need to put the weight on. A little bit too many trees on. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let us do that. Where's the weight at? Bugger. Crazy. I think the Fiat used to hold more weight on this, but that did have weighted wheels, so I don't think that was an option on this tractor, but we might go and double check because they are handy, especially when using a front loader. But, yeah, if you're using a front loader and you got this on the back, like, you know, I've used that Fiat before just with the roller on the back, and that was enough weight. And you would think that this tree harvester would be a lot more weight than just an old $1,500 roller. Please don't fall off. Thank you. Stacking's pretty bad there. That's why I try to always get all of the trees in one. You can sort of usually get them on a little bit better than this, but this tractor, the front loader does stick out a bit further forward than the Fiat. So I guess that's something that you just gotta be mindful of. I don't think we're gonna get this all in without losing some of it. Having an absolute shocker today. Apologies. Can't believe. I'm not going to say it yet because we haven't got it all on, but I can't believe none of that spilled out. It did not look like it was going to go on at all. I thought we would have fit all these trees on because we've got two more over at the over there as well, but doesn't look like it. Definitely struggling with the weight. Yep, lost that one. That's okay. Might strap these down. So we throw these other ones on. We definitely overloading this one. It's crazy, the camera angles change with the machinery you put on the back too. Sometimes they've got a camera specific for that. It's similar but not just right, so you get that weird feeling. But what a struggle that was. Sorry that you had to go through that pain. If you're still watching, thank you. Alright, we'll throw these on top. We've got to get that one more to get to, so we'll try and way too much. last one there. We may just take that up on our fork, so I'm going to take this off. Finally, all of our water machines and tanks are filled everywhere. So from now on, we should just be able to top off that little tank there. Well, not little, but throw a load into that every now and then. And that should be enough to keep everything chugging along. I think we'll get that one later. It's not worth the hassle. We're way overloaded as it is, and I don't think we're going to make it all the way there and back without tipping out. So fingers crossed, people. Fingers crossed. And then while we're up here, we'll duck over and see if we can get some weighted wheels. I don't think it was an option, but I can't remember, so we'll check. It's not a game killer. If it's not, we can always put a weight on. Hopefully that'll be enough to get the trigger to take it. Almost. We still got a couple more trees over there we can get anyway. Didn't those ones sell? I don't think it's full. Might not be in the area enough. Almost full, but try that. I'm not good at reversing these trailers. They yeah. If you can squeeze them in a different way, like I just did, then that's always better, easier. This isn't a bad tractor. It's been, like I said, 53, so it's the fastest machine we have. Previously, I think our fastest was 40. Repair that while we got it. Doesn't need anything. Wide tires and weights, there you go. An extra $5,000, but I think that's going to be worth it. Let's go that. Nice big chunkies on the back. Should help us get some more traction. Looks pretty good actually. Oh, we'll get the trailer back on. Quickies hooked on, the trailer's on, let's go. Nice and wide. Yeah, that wood place doesn't hold a ton of timber, so that's a bit of a downer, but nothing that's going to be too bad. But I guess now we can see if these weights will make a difference. We've only got one log left over here, so we're not going to really be able to tell until we get over to the other trees. That one's on finally, so we can go and grab these other ones. This should be a lot more handy doing our fields. We can get ourselves some bigger rollers, some little bit bigger equipment. There was two we had down here. This one maybe. Not a huge deal. The firewood places are still struggling a bit, huh? Yep. It's crazy. Some huge wheels and some big weights, and she's still not enough. Surprising. Very surprising. The Fiat used to handle these by themselves. Right, where's that weight? I think it's either over here or down near one of the sheds. So there it is in the grass. I can't remember how big it is. It wasn't huge because the tractors we had were only small. $1,500 kilos, so see if that helps us at all. If not, we may be taking a bit of a loss on a tractor and looking for another one. Better. Crazy, there's so much weight on the rear end now and she's still lifting wheels. Here you go. Duck down there and see if there's any. I'm pretty sure we had one left there. Hook that up to the weight. We could also probably look at getting a better forestry trailer too. This one's very cheap and nasty, so to speak, but it's not nasty bad. It's just not many bells and whistles, and the brakes on it aren't the greatest at all. Let's see how this goes, because this is a pretty decent sized tree. Okay, we got it. That's definitely better. Maybe, I think this weight can go up to 3 ton. Maybe we do that next. We take this up with us and upgrade the weight. We're not going to be putting, now we have this, we're probably not going to need to put a lot of weight on the back of the John Deere anymore. That's probably just going to get used around the farm to do some seeding and some ploughing. Well, not ploughing, but rolling. Keep this one for the sort of more heavy duty stuff. That's been pretty good. By next month, when it's freezing cold, there's going to be enough firewood in stock for everybody, and if we have excess, we can go and sell it over at the port, which will be good. More money the better. I don't know if it's going to take all of this, but we'll leave the trailer over here until we need it again. We could probably always look at getting ourselves a little sawmill or something like that if needed. There we go, that should be enough. I think it's full, dang it. Pull forward a little bit just so we know we can get that off. Duck over here quickly and get this weight beefed up a little, maybe change the colour. Brakes on this aren't good. For an expensive-ish tractor, it's oh no, in my eyes a little bit left to be desired, I guess, but to go up to, we'll do 3 ton. Do the case color. See if that's any better. Definitely fits a bit better being so big, so wide. Glad we got the bigger tires. Should be heaps better now. We've doubled the weight. The big fat tyres on it. So yeah, next time we'll just give it a test and see how it handles the seeders and machinery. But having the extra horsepower means we're going to be able to get some bigger stuff if we need to. And just expand easier. So that is where we're going to leave it today, because I am icy cold. The heater in this cabin is working well, but I'm not going to do any seeding or anything in the snow. We will see you on the next one. So if you haven't already, please give us a like and a sub, and maybe drop a comment down below. Check the description for our socials. Keep safe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.